Welcome to Prince Jordan House, exercise number 120. Sir, pacing 100 words a minute. Ready? Start. Sir, the country has been facing a major agrarian crisis for the past 1 year. There are various reasons for this. The first and foremost reason is the inadequate and unrealistic fixation of MSP for almost all the crops. Apart from that, there are other things like sluggish procurement by FCI, non-availability of crop insurance schemes to the farmers and failure to provide input subsidies to the farmers affected due to natural calamities. Sir, the farmers stood to lose, be it cyclone, be it drought, or be it hailstorm. The farmers are affected even during the bumper crop period. This is largely due to insufficient MSP and improper collection of grains by the government agencies. If you take the figures of last 10 years, last year was the year where the lowest MSP was given to the farmers. It did not even cover 20% of the annual inflation. A lot has been spoken about the Swaminathan Committee report, where it has been recommended that input plus 50% cost should be fixed as MSP for the farmers. During the current year, even the minimum MSP which was declared is of no use to the farmer because the FCI and other government agencies failed to procure whatever grains have been produced by the farmers. If you take the case of Andhra Pradesh, out of 81 lakh tons of rice produced last year, only 17.2 lakh tons of rice was procured by the government agencies. A year before, more than 37 lakh tons of grains were procured by the government agencies. Due to this sluggish procurement system, farmers had to sell their produce at a distress sale of rupees 200 below the MSP. This is the case not only with Kharif. Even during the Rabi season, there is not much of procurement being done. If the procurement is given to the states, it is going to be a disaster. Unless the center involves in the procurement, justice is not going to be done to the farmers. If you take the Delta region of Andhra Pradesh, the East and West Godavari districts only rupees 780 is being given for 75 kilogram of rice. There is nobody to rescue them. Agriculture is not a matter of food security alone, but it is a source of our livelihood also. For example, in USA, 0.7% of the workforce produces around 354 million tons of food grains. But in our country, 49% of our population is dependent on agriculture for their livelihood and produce only 259 million tons of food grains. This is the last year's figure. This gives us an idea that it is not just food security but even the livelihood of the country is dependent on agriculture. The government should fix MSP on a more realistic basis and continue with the previous procurement policy where the FCI had collected around 75% of the grains We have the slogan Make in India. I request the government to have another slogan Produce in India, where we can export our food grains to other countries and our farmers get benefited. The recent unseasonal rainfall has caused extensive damage in various parts of the country. It has caused extensive damage in Andhra Pradesh also. There must be a national policy through which we can compensate such farmers by waiving off loan taken for that particular crop and even waiving off interest. Sir, the coastal Andhra Pradesh was severely affected by Hudhud cyclone and the loss was estimated at rupees 21,000 crore. Only 10% of that had reached farmers and the rest of that loss had to be borne by farmers. Especially the Rayalaseema region in Andhra Pradesh and even my constituency, which is part of the Rayalaseema region, had been affected by severe drought. It is really pathetic to see 30-year-old mango trees which have dried up. If we go into those villages, it is like ghost hanging. These farmers have brought up those crops and 30-year-old trees are dying due to lack of water. The government should step in and help these people. Whatever crops that they could manage with whatever water that they had were hit by the recent hailstorms. I would like to request the government to set up a high-powered committee so that each and everyone who have been affected are benefited by all the schemes. Various rehabilitation programs should be provided to these affected farmers so that our farmers, who are the backbone of our country, are benefited. Sir, the two main suggestions of the Swaminathan Committee report is about the interest rate. It has mentioned that the interest rate should be fixed at 4%. I can say that in Kerala, many of the agricultural cooperative banks are giving zero interest rate, especially on paddy loans. Stop.